5 years into the future. That is how far we've gone in this Aston Villa FM24 Beta series. We want to find out how the team are doing. Have they capitalised on that Champions League qualification that we did in the final episode of the second season? Or have they blown it all? Have they blown it all? And are they back into mid-table obscurity, still in financial troubles, and everything bad? So let's take a quick look. This is the first time I'm seeing this as well as you guys, so let's hope they are still in the Premier League. That's a good start. Looks like we've got Brendan Rodgers is the manager who took over in 2025. So Brendan Rodgers took over from me, and he's been there ever since. So that's obviously probably a good sign. They've got Curtis Jones as their captain, obviously Liverpool man, if anyone's familiar with Liverpool. Signed him the year after I left for £53 million, and he's been really been an ever-present. 38 games there, 37, 38 in the Premier League. Now the biggie. Let's find out how they've done. Not great, is it? Upon first look, that's not great. That was us there. We finished 4th in the league. The year after, they had Champions League football, and they finished 8th, and then 8th again, and then even worse, they finished 10th. However, back up to 5th, and then down to 8th again. So this year, they're back in the Europa Conference League, kind of where we started, wasn't it? That's where we picked them up in 2023-2024 season. We won that. And yeah, I don't think they've won anything since. Let's have a quick look. FA Cup runners-up in 2030, so they've just lost out the FA Cup last season. Let's take a quick look at last season. And they lost 2-1 in extra time. Oof. With a 119th minute penalty. Wow, that's me, that is. That is me all over. That's the kind of result we'd get if we were still the Aston Villa manager. Crazy stuff. Didn't mean to do that. I think that's the only trophy they've come close to winning. We have a quick look. Yeah, obviously all the under-21 stuff no one really cares about. So, since we've been gone in the 5 years, they've literally just come runners-up in the FA Cup. Not great really, was it? But let's take a quick look at the Champions League on the 25-26 season. Let's go all the way back there. Let's take a quick look as to how far they got. So, they would have gone straight into the league phase if I looked at the wrong season. Aston Villa, there they are, at 11th in the league. It's qualified, not too bad. Just missed out on automatic, so they must have gone through to the knockout phase. And who did they beat? They beat AS Roma on penalties, by the looks of it. And then, round of 16, they lost to Liverpool. Of course they did. Of course they lost to Liverpool. That's a shame, really, isn't it? Out of all the teams they could have played, Madrid, PSG, they play a Premier League team. Kind of rubbish, but... Right, we do want to look at the transfers. We do want to look at the transfers, sorry, but we also want to look at the finances. So join me in a second. I'm going to take control of Aston Villa now, and we'll just see what those dire finances look like in 2030. So, finances, looking pretty good, £21 million in the bank, and only projected to lose 42 million this year. Whereas next year, they're actually meant to turn a profit, apparently. And then the year after, it looks like it increases again. So that's obviously good stuff. I wonder if it's taken them that long to get there. Kind of looks like it has, doesn't it? Looks like they've been in debt the whole time. So, yeah, that's taken a while to sort things out, hasn't it? Also, I would like to see... I would like to see if there's an... There we go. It's literally just happened, actually. So, they've had a new owner. That's good stuff. I mean, that's obviously what sorted out the finances, I'd imagine. I don't think we can go back that far because we've only just joined the club sort of 10 days after or whatnot. But that might look up for Aston Villa, you know? That really might look up for them. And of course, we want to look at transfers, don't we? We want to look at who's gone out. Tielemans there has joined, although he's 33 now, Barcelona. That's quite bizarre to see. Matty Cash also left on a 3 to Saudi Arabia, because of course he did. And so did Douglas Luiz. So, yeah, some odd transfers there, really, and that just happened last season. Looks like they've brought Nathan Ake in, who's still around, 35 years old. Let's go back a little bit further. Jonathan Bamba, he's not one of my players, so looks like they signed him on a 3 and sold him for 40 million now. That's a good bit of business. Rory Wilson, there's a nice little favourite there from our time as manager of Aston Villa. Didn't play again for them. Only those 11 games for us. So, yeah, shows what they thought of him. Of course, Konsa, there's another one of our stars, I suppose you could say. He was sort of an ever-present. I'm guessing, yeah, Arsenal signed him for nearly 40 million there. Doesn't look like he played, though, strangely. So that might be a bizarre signing there. Just having a quick look down the page. Unless they sold, to be honest, I'm looking out for Kamara. I want to know if they've sold Kamara or Diaby. Both really good players of ours back in the day. There's the Curtis Jones transfer coming in for £53 million. There's our backup keeper that we signed on a free transfer. Looks like Bournemouth have sold him to Bournemouth. Yeah. 3 years as a player and now a manager. Doesn't look like the best manager, does he? Leon Bailey retired at 32. Did he play for anyone after? Of course he played for Wolves. 94 appearances, 4 goals. Sold him for 25 million. That was decent money on him. And I'm guessing £98 million. There he is. Kamara. Still playing at Liverpool. 30 years old now. Looks like he was ever present for Liverpool nearly. So clearly that was a good move for him. Buendia, we were trying to get rid of him, so he's not going to be a loss. Omar Kadir. Now he's an interesting one because he's unattached. He is a free agent. Wow. He was a 4 and a 5-star, potential ability. And now look at him, wow. So, all in all, guys, they've kind of probably regressed to where I'd probably say it looks like the Aston Villa of the first season we took over. I think they're predicted to finish 8th. Yeah, predicted to finish 8th. That was the prediction in the first season. The Europa Conference League, that was the first season. It kind of looks like they've just erased everything we've done and gone back to how they were. So, yeah, it's kind of rubbish, really, isn't it? But nevertheless, that's 5 years into the future, guys. Do hope you enjoyed the whole series in total. If you haven't seen everything, feel free to go back and check it all out. Please give the video a good thumbs up. And on the next video, we will start a brand new series. It's a Liverpool series, we'll say that. And we'll talk about it more in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.